Constantinople, now Istanbul, was once a beacon of civilization. Founded in 330 AD by Emperor Constantine the Great, it stood at the crossroads of Europe and Asia. This strategic location on the Bosporus Strait made it a vital hub for trade and cultural exchange. The city's defenses were formidable, featuring massive walls that protected it from invaders. For centuries, Constantinople stood strong. It repelled countless attacks. This resilience earned it the reputation of an impenetrable city. Constantinople was the heart of the Byzantine Empire. This empire preserved Roman law, art, and literature after the fall of Rome. The city was a melting pot of cultures, a center of learning, and a testament to human achievement. Constantinople's beauty was renowned throughout the world. Its architectural marvels, like the magnificent Hagia Sophia, inspired awe in all who visited. The city's wealth and splendor made it a symbol of power and prestige. The Byzantine Empire, however, began to decline after centuries of prosperity. Internal strife and external threats weakened its foundations. The Crusades, meant to liberate the Holy Land, dealt a significant blow. The Fourth Crusade in 1204 saw Western European and Venetian forces sacking Constantinople. This betrayal left the empire fractured and vulnerable. It never fully recovered from this devastating event. By the 15th century, the Byzantine Empire was a shadow of its former self. Its territory had shrunk considerably, leaving Constantinople an isolated outpost. The once mighty empire was on the brink of collapse. Economic hardship, political instability, and a declining population plagued the Byzantines. The empire was desperate for allies, but few in Europe were willing to offer aid. The stage was set for a final, dramatic showdown. While the Byzantine Empire waned, a new power emerged in the east, the Ottoman Empire. Founded by Osman II in the late 13th century, the Ottomans were a formidable force. They were united by Islam and driven by ambition. The Ottomans gradually conquered vast territories in Anatolia and the Balkans. They were skilled warriors and astute administrators. Their military prowess was matched by their strategic brilliance. Sultan Mehmed II, known as the Conqueror, set his sights on Constantinople. He was determined to make it the jewel of his empire. Mehmed assembled a vast army and a powerful navy, preparing for a siege that would change the course of history. The Ottomans possessed a new weapon, the cannon. These powerful cannons, like the massive basilica, could hurl huge stone balls. They posed a significant threat to Constantinople's seemingly impregnable walls. In April 1453, the Ottoman army, estimated at over 100,000 men, arrived at the walls of Constantinople. The city's defenders, outnumbered 10-1, prepared for a desperate last stand. The siege had begun. Constantine VII Palaiologos, the last Byzantine emperor, rallied his people. He appealed to the west for help, but only a small contingent of Genoese soldiers arrived. Despite the odds, the Byzantines were determined to fight for their faith and their city. The Ottomans unleashed a relentless bombardment on Constantinople's walls. Their cannons fired day and night, shaking the city to its core. The defenders, led by the Genoese general Giovanni Giustiniani Longo, fought bravely. The Byzantines used every means at their disposal to repel the Ottomans. They countered the cannons with their own artillery. They poured Greek fire, a deadly incendiary weapon, onto the Ottoman ships. For weeks, the defenders of Constantinople held firm, but the Ottoman siege was relentless. The walls were crumbling under the constant bombardment. The defenders were exhausted and outnumbered. On May 29, 1453, the Ottomans launched their final assault. They focused on a weakened section of the walls near the gate of St. Romanus. The defenders fought valiantly, but their resistance was overwhelmed. A combination of Ottoman might and a stroke of bad luck sealed Constantinople's fate. Giustiniani, the Genoese commander, was gravely wounded. His loss demoralized the defenders. The Ottomans poured through the breach in the walls. They engaged in fierce hand-to-hand combat with the remaining defenders. Constantine XI, the last emperor, died fighting bravely alongside his men. With the walls breached and their emperor dead, the remaining Byzantine forces were overwhelmed. Panic spread throughout the city as the Ottomans swept through the streets. The once mighty Constantinople had fallen. The fall of Constantinople sent shockwaves throughout Europe. It marked the end of the Byzantine Empire, an empire that had endured for over 1,000 years. The loss of this Christian stronghold to the Muslim Ottomans had profound consequences. Mehmed II entered the conquered city in triumph. He immediately ordered an end to the looting and violence. He then proceeded to the Hagia Sophia, the grandest church in Christendom. He ordered it converted into a mosque, a powerful symbol of Ottoman dominance. The fall of Constantinople had immediate and far-reaching consequences. It shifted the balance of power in the Mediterranean. It opened up new trade routes for the Ottomans, and it marked the beginning of Ottoman rule in Constantinople, which would last for centuries. The fall of Constantinople also had a profound cultural impact. It led to the flight of Byzantine scholars and artists to Western Europe. They carried with them ancient Greek and Roman texts. This contributed to the Renaissance. Section 7. A New Era. Constantinople under Ottoman rule. Mehmed II, now known as the Conqueror, set about consolidating his hold on Constantinople. He renamed the city Istanbul, making it the new capital of the Ottoman Empire. He began a program of rebuilding and repopulation. Istanbul, under Ottoman rule, continued to thrive as a center of trade and culture. The Ottomans were tolerant rulers. They allowed the city's diverse population to practice their religions and maintain their customs. The Ottomans constructed magnificent mosques, palaces, and public buildings in Istanbul. They blended Byzantine architectural styles with their own. This created a unique and beautiful cityscape. Istanbul became a melting pot of cultures, where East met West. It attracted merchants, scholars, and artists from all over the world. The city continued to play a pivotal role in global affairs. Section 8. The world transformed, the fall's impact on East and West. The fall of Constantinople had a seismic impact on the world. It signaled the rise of the Ottoman Empire as a major power. It also marked a turning point in the relationship between East and West. For the West, the fall of Constantinople was a psychological blow. It fueled fears of Ottoman expansion into Europe. This fear led to centuries of conflict between the Ottoman Empire and European powers. The fall of Constantinople also had a significant impact on trade routes. The Ottomans now controlled the vital waterways connecting the Black Sea to the Mediterranean. This forced European powers to seek new maritime routes to the east. The search for alternative trade routes led to the Age of Exploration. European explorers embarked on daring voyages, seeking new sea routes to Asia. These voyages ultimately led to the discovery of the Americas. Section 9. Echoes of the Past. Constantinople's enduring significance. The fall of Constantinople continues to resonate in the 21st century. It serves as a reminder of the impermanence of empires and the ebb and flow of history. The event continues to be a subject of debate and discussion. Historians and scholars examine its causes and consequences. They analyze its impact on the course of history. The fall of Constantinople also holds important lessons for the present. It reminds us of the importance of unity, the dangers of complacency, and the need for dialogue and understanding between different cultures. The legacy of Constantinople, both as a Byzantine and Ottoman capital, is still visible in Istanbul today. The city's architecture, art, and culture reflect its rich and layered past. Section 10. A Legacy Forged in Fire. Remembering 1453. The fall of Constantinople in 1453 was a pivotal event in world history. It marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. It reshaped the political, cultural, and religious landscape of Europe and the Middle East. The event serves as a reminder of the complexities of history and the enduring power of human resilience. It is a story of courage, betrayal, ambition, and the clash of civilizations. Today, Istanbul stands as a testament to its past. It is a vibrant, cosmopolitan city where East meets West. The city's rich history and cultural heritage continue to captivate and inspire people from around the world. The fall of Constantinople, while a tragedy for the Byzantine Empire, ultimately led to the rise of a new empire and a new era. It is a story that continues to fascinate and resonate with us centuries later. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more historical content.